we've made some decisions about these goats here. We've been thinking about and talking about for quite some time to sell Honey, which is this one here, and replace her with a different doe. Honey is a sweet doe. She really is. She's so sweet. She's beautiful. But I prefer the Nigerian dwarfs on the taller side versus on the really tiny side. And Honey for me is just a little bit too small for my preferences. So after she has her babies, and after her babies are weaned, we're going to go ahead and sell her. So I've been on the lookout for a new doe, or a new doeling, that I can breed at the same time as Rory, so that I can have two does in milk all of the time. So we found a doe that is just the most beautiful, cute thing. She's only 6 months old.
She loves the attention.
Yeah. She is a pretty goat,
Yep.
for sure.
Yeah, nice.
There are risks associated with buying goats from a herd or a farm that's not your own. There are different parasites there, and there's just a health risk that a new goat might bring diseases or parasites that your goats don't have onto your farm.
You want to go see your new house? Let's go.
The most precautious thing that you can do for your goat herd is to isolate that new goat and quarantine them basically for a certain time period so that you can watch them, look for signs of illnesses. You have an opportunity to do a fecal sample. You have an opportunity to deworm. In our situation, 3 out of 4 of our does are in late term pregnancy. And so introducing a new goat into this goat herd not only puts them at health risk, but it also puts them at risk of injury because there's naturally going to be some fighting, some dominance fighting happening in here. And I can't risk the health of my does and their babies. So we have developed a quarantine area, an isolation area for our new doeling.
There you go. You're home.
So this behind me is Pepper. Isn't she the cutest thing? Oh, she's got such beautiful markings and beautiful blue eyes. I can't wait until she's old enough to breed. Her babies are going to be so beautiful. A quarantine area should have a shelter from the weather, an area for hay or pellet feed, whichever you prefer, and a water source, as well as loose minerals. And it should have a yard area that's big enough for them to explore and do some foraging, and a fence that is either too high for them to get out or an electrified netting like we're using here. So Pepper will be kept away from everybody for at least 30 days. 30 days is enough time for any illness to incubate, come to the surface, and resolve itself before being introduced into the other parts of the herd. After you bring your new goat home, make sure to spend a lot of time with them so they can get to know you. But also, really be watching their behavior. Make sure you're paying attention to how much water they're drinking, to make sure they're actually drinking enough, how much food they're eating, and to make sure they're actually eating. Just overall watch their behavior to make sure that they're acting normally, like a normal goat. It will be a little extra difficult for her because she doesn't have another goat in here with her, but the area that we have chosen to have her secluded from everybody is actually much closer to the house than the rest of our animals, so that as we're coming and going, we have the opportunity to remember to come in here and spend time with her, and so she doesn't feel all alone all the time. Well, you guys, I hope you learned something today. I hope you learned about quarantining animals and being really careful about bringing new animals onto your homestead. Hey, if you're not subscribed to our channel yet, right now is the perfect time to hit the subscribe button below. For all of you traditionalists that come back 5 days a week, thank you guys so much. If you know somebody who you think would like our channel or like this video, please go ahead and share that on all your social media. And until next time, thanks so much for stopping by the homestead. Take care and God bless.